Hi, this is a short video on the test for the tasks system. As you can see, I've logged into a test server and I can see that the control panel is now being reordered so that you've got all your tools down one side and all your documents down the other. So you've got your emails, tasks, calendars. Now, what you'll notice here is that there's several tasks in there already, so you can click on one of those and it will open up the task. As you can see, you've got the task description, the subject, all those components, the task status, task types, so complaints, quality check, etc., etc. And then you can select a task owner, that is the person that's to do the task, and the related user is whoever the task actually relates to, is about. You can also then send notifications. You can either send it to the creator, person 1, which is actually the task owner, and person 2, which is the related user. You can also send it to the regional franchisee. There's another nice piece of kit here in terms of the appointments. These are the appointments that have been created from this task. So as you can see, there's 2 appointments on 2 different days. You can save. One thing that I have noted is when you do save, it actually saves and sends an email notification to whoever you've notified up here. So yeah, it could spawn quite a few. And in fact, print, if we click print, what it does is it actually does the same thing. So there's your printed task. But what it also does is it saves and emails successfully the fact that you've just printed, which is crazy. Then you can email. So once again, you've got a typical email, but one of the good things that they've added here is they've added comments. So any comments that are made here that are contained in the view history, not the view history itself, but the comments, you can email those as well. So that's excellent. The next thing here is link to customer. So that all works as well. So that's excellent. So all you need to do is just type in a customer. So I'm going to type in here test, for example. Go search. There's no predictive text, predictive searching at the moment. I assume that's going to be switched on later. And then you can select one of these customers. You don't have to do that. I notice that it's also slow in reaction. So you click link. Now there's nowhere in here that actually shows that you've linked to a customer. It does confirm that you have, but you don't know who it is. You can go back in and click on link to customer and it'll actually tell you who it is, but I think it should actually be shown on the actual display itself. Then what you can do is you can also link to a job. Of course, you can only do one after the other. So there you go, and you can select that. Once again, you've got the issue. It also does confirm up there. It also, you don't have any record of what it is. You will get an indication in the reports, but since you've opened it up here, it should be easier to do it from here. One other thing that's really neat with this is add to calendar. What it does is it opens in a new tab the calendar, your calendar, the user's calendar, and then you can just click on the add records, and you'll notice up here that it's got the task. When you reopen this appointment, this will actually be an active link, so that's great, so that you can put in all this stuff it's all pretty standard there. So it's all good. So as I was saying before, if you click onto that and open it, you won't be able to see this, but there is actually an active tab, very much like a job works. So then you can close out of that, and the great thing is you're back to the tasks. Excellent idea there. And then you can do comments like you usually do, etc., etc. So that all looks good. In order to create a new task, you just go click create and new task, and then you can go from there. So you don't have to search and link to the customer and all that sort of stuff. Notice here that you've only got link to customer and there's no link to job. That's because you've got to click this first in order to link it to a job. So that's good from a usability perspective. There's not much more that I need to explain on there. Let's go to the reports. Granted, there is an issue here that there's a task report. I'm asking for this to be changed to a job to do report, and this one needs to be changed to a task report. So let's have a look at this. At the moment, what it does is it does like all the other reports, it minimizes the parameters. I've asked for this to be shown as default. The other thing that I've asked to be shown is the logged in user's name in here. So that all, and it's good that they have taken my request of having today's date as being default, but I think we should have also the user's name here so that you can see all the tasks relating to that person that's due today. So that's a due date. Okay, so that's important. And then of course you can also group it in terms sort in terms of filter, in terms of these criteria, or you can order them by using any of these buttons here. So what you've got here is you can click to open that text, that tasks. If I click on that, unfortunately what it does is, like current practice, it will actually open it in the same tab, which means that you lose your search parameters. This is only an example, there's only one in here. So you've got the customer name, you've got the job, and you've got the owner. I've also asked for the creator to be included in here, the related user address, the task subject, the date, the due date, and the status. So that's what we've got. We can export to CSV. Now you won't be able to see this, but I just want to check that this is working correctly. So that didn't work either, so I'm assuming that printing will work. This isn't a test environment, so I do understand if there are a few issues, and there's probably some issues there as well with printing. So hopefully that'll be rectified. But that's great. You also notice here that that's changed from task to create. So no, that's all good. That's all good. So if we go to tasks, it just goes to the task report, which is exactly what we want. So that ends the quick test of the new task